And here we go. We are live. Hello, everybody, and happy Thursday. Welcome. You are watching Cobbled Cosplay. This is a part of our Sideshow Spectacular. I'm Wendy, and I am joined today by my good friend, Paul. I did it right.
Hey, Wendy. Hello.
Hello. And also, as you see below us, we have Rob and Matt. What are Rob and Matt doing here? We will tell you that in just a second. But you are watching Cobbled Cosplay. Just in case you have not tuned into Cobbled Cosplay, let's talk a little bit about Cobbled Cosplay. So this is all about making what you have, you meaning Rob and Matt, what they have in their immediate vicinity to create a costume. What kind of a costume? Well, both of them will have about 10 minutes to dress up like the prize that we are giving away today that we will reveal in just a bit using only what is around them. And of course, our awesome game contestants are attached to a host. And those contestants are, I'm going to go ahead and introduce them by name. We have Sean Jones, whose champion is Matt. And we also have Eric Rubio, whose champion is Rob. Let's everybody give a round of applause to Sean, Eric, Matt, and Rob.
Thank you guys for joining us and letting us put you through this.
Yes. So now, Paul, you and I have participated, well, not in the creating a costume, but we have participated in watching and spectating.
Not give them any ideas, Wendy, because we will be down there next.
No. I would wave my white flag. I can't do it. I can't do it, but I applaud them so much. And you guys who are watching live right now should also applaud in the chat who you think is doing a great job. We want this to be like a real spectator event. If you think they're doing great, give them a word of encouragement. And also that is how we're going to pick our winner. So with that said, Paul, they are kind of creating their own costume today. But what is, you hinted earlier when we were off air at what it may be. I still have no idea. My gears have been turning, and I have no idea what you hinted at.
I'm the only one that knows, actually, what everyone's doing. I would send it to Wendy, but in my defense, I forgot. So, Wendy does not know. Wendy's going to find out.
I have no idea.
Rob and Matt. So, the contestants, the champions, Matt and Rob, will have 10 minutes to create their best version of what I'm about to pop on screen. The winner, whatever contestant is attached to them, wins.
Wait.
The 6 scale. You can say it's a 6 scale because it's almost always a 6 scale. Almost.
Okay.
So I think this is technically a collectible figure. So I'm not going to keep everyone waiting around. So what you guys are going to do is I'm going to pop it on screen. Don't start cobbling. As soon as it's on screen, I'll tell you when to go.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, I just want to say hello to the comment section. And Paul here says, my gut is saying Rob will take the cobbled cake. The talk starts already. This is the kind of talk we want to see.
Matt takes it as a personal offense. All right.
I can't even trash talk right now because I'm pretty nervous about this one.
What? You can do it, Matt.
I'll do my best. I've got all my art supplies. I've got my tape, my foil. We're going to do everything that we can,
and you are getting Matt. Sean Jones is saying, "Let's go, Matt. You're getting a lot of support."
All right, Sean. I'm going to do my. You know what? Let's change that tone. Sean, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to get you whatever this is.
Yes, there it is.
As long as you let your geek side show, we're all
happy. Of course, says Sean.
Unless you lose, then of course, Sean will not be as happy with you. But that's a problem for 10 minutes from now. All right. Everyone, Rob and Matt, I'm going to show what's on screen. I'm going to give you like 5 seconds to sort of, breathe in what you're going to be cosplaying as, and then I'll say go. So today, what you two will be cosplaying as and what the winner will be receiving is the Optimus Prime DLX figure by 3A Toys.
Man.
It's not too intricate. It doesn't have a billion moving pieces. Oh, wait, it does. So I'm really excited.
I cannot believe you just popped Optimus Prime. I can't even. I'm so shocked I can't speak. How? So Matt and Rob, good luck to the both of you. I'm happy that Paul and I are in the upper squares rather than the lower squares.
How many hours is this?
So this one, you know what?
1 hour later.
Now 9 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
All right. So that is what you gentlemen will be cobbled cosplaying today. The Optimus Prime from 3A Toys. So In 5, 4,
Good luck, you guys.
3, 2,
You got this.
1. It's Cobblin time. Get
All
going.
right.
Go,
Get
Cobble,
going.
go, grab your costumes. Go, go, go. So while our champions are looking for their various parts, I just want to go to the comment section again. Eric says, would the robot dance count? Kathy says, no pressure.
Oh, I know. You could just walk down to Hollywood Boulevard and just ask them how they make their Optimus Prime suits.
Somebody needs to get up on some stilts.
Yeah, definitely would like
right
to
now.
See some stilts.
I actually have some.
What? You have stilts?
I'm a still walker.
Are you really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh.
Fun fact, Wendy's a still walker.
Learning a whole bunch of awesome things. Fun fact, I am not a stilt walker. So we have 2 camps on screen, but it seems like Wendy is pro stilt walking, and that's really awesome. And I am going to be asking her a billion questions after the show. So, so Wendy, you know, something that we like to say when we do Cobbled Cosplay, this is not your first Cobbled Cosplay, and
it is
hopefully it's not everyone out there watching. What are some pieces on this figure that are a must-have for you?
That are a must-have?
Yeah. So
I would say the chest area where you kind of see the truck windows.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think that's really, really prominent with Optimus. I think also like this, I don't know if there's a specific name, kind of like the winged horn type of a, like, you know, that's very, very specific. And then of course, color.
That's what I was going to say. I think
good thing I wear black.
Yes,
there
good.
You go, Matt. I can see Matt painting himself.
I was like, a soccer hooligan. Love it. I definitely think that face sculpt is dire. And if you get
there you go, Rob.
Pressure, Rob. The color, the breaking of color, between his legs, his like thighs, and his upper body. And we've got to get an Autobot symbol in there, right?
Oh my, yes, hand drawn. Right? You know what's funny is I've seen some past contestants do this, and a couple of the contestants come to mind when it comes to crafting this. But I actually haven't witnessed in person Matt and Rob doing Cobbled Cosplay as of yet. So I'm super excited to see how creative they're going to get. This is, in my opinion, could be really well. Okay, for me, I'm gonna speak from just kind of my perspective. For me, it would be extremely challenging. I don't think I have enough anything in this apartment. Oh, Rob. Oh, no. I don't think that I would have enough items around my apartment to create a cohesive Cobbled Cosplay that would be a good representation of Optimus. But I feel like with Matt, he's been off screen for a bit. So, I saw him cutting earlier. He's prepping right now.
I'm surprised we don't hear like power tools in the background. Yeah. And you hear someone saying, hand me the Allspark, or just just paint, just cardboard. You don't need to bring down his civilization.
Yes. A couple of comments from the chat as well. Voice modulators. You change your voice a little bit. We can also add, just as a bonus point, if we want to, just who can do the best Optimus Prime impression. Maybe we can get an Autobots roll out at the end.
Yeah, no pressure. There's just some things that you absolutely need to have if you want to win.
You got this, Rob. You got this. They both got this. Another comment in our chat. So windshield, face mask, Autobot symbol, and colors. Those are kind of the pinpoints. And there, he wins. Rob wins. That's it, right?
Oh, that's it. It's a wrap.
What, did he break out his Optimus Prime?
He did. Matt already knew. So this is an A3 figure.
Oh yeah, so ThreeA.
ThreeA. Sorry, I said that backwards.
Yeah.
I feel weird because my images are flipped backwards, so I think my brain flipped backwards as well. But I believe this has like a ton of like articulation, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is from the Bumblebee movie that had come out. That's that interpretation. And if anyone knows, I mean, we Sideshow have shown that Bumblebee piece multiple times. We're actually going to be showing Bumblebee on the next episode of Unsealed and Revealed.
Ooh, that's the diecast?
It's completely diecast.
I love it. I actually had it here in the apartment for a little bit, and oh my gosh, it's just felt great.
Oh yeah.
in the hands. It looks awesome, and I can't imagine. Matt, can you imagine just putting Bumblebee and Optimus next to each other?
I think
They
that
would look
so
fantastic.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I just looked up on the product page. It has 53 points of articulation. That is
my
a
gosh.
ton. And I realized
Super posable.
it's incredibly posable. And I realized that this whole time that I've been at Sideshow, I've been calling these like the Transformers 3A 6-scale figures. I was like, oh, absolutely not. That is not what the scale of Optimus Prime looks like at all. Because, you know, hey, I'm not a scientist when it comes to sizes. I don't know.
This is true. You got to make the measuring tape pull it out.
Yeah, let's just say I am not doing what I do for a living because I'm good at fractions.
No, Paul, how much longer do our contestants have with their Cobbled Cosplay?
I was just gonna get it. They are almost at the 4-minute mark, everyone.
You guys, clock's ticking. I see some windshield pieces on Matt's person.
It's a window into Matt's heart. You can see into his soul.
Matrix of leadership, you guys.
This is amazing.
Oh wow, yeah, these are great. I'm trying to see. Someone said they're about 1/24th. I don't know. I'm not going to commit to any particular size on those because I just assume I'm wrong all the time.
But you can visit the Sideshow website.
Sure can, yeah. And I know our moderator. We have Alex in the chats. He is currently right now. Sorry, my dog is trying to get into the room.
he heard Optimus Prime and just like, ooh, I want.
Are we watching Transformers again? Let me get my good blanket.
This is fantastic. So let's throw it to Sean and Eric. How are you two feeling right now? We know that the time is the clock is running down. This is I feel like a challenging piece. I can see the progress from both Matt and Rob. How do you guys feel? Sean says, I am pumped. These guys look serious.
Yeah, I'm curious as to for Sean and Eric, you guys are backstage. What are some pieces that you want to see your champion with? What are some things that they need to have here?
Yes, call it out and we will relate those messages to both Matt and Rob. Oh, okay, Matt, I see you.
Matt that's willing to go the extra mile and tape his hair. We'll see.
Gotta know.
Just duct
harder
tape.
Than it looks.
Duct tape all around.
I'm curious to see what Rob's been doing. He's been off screen a while. I've just seen him so far. He's got a red
back in full stilts and like full costume with all the parts.
Yes,
that's where he's going.
You guys are now at 2 minutes.
2
minutes, guys.
Rob, you're at 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Wave your hand if you hear us.
I can hear you.
He said
I've seen him turn his hat backwards and put on a red sweater. So I think he's moving, maybe? He might just be moving.
Yes. I think they're just crafting parts. I see lots of tape action over there on Matt's screen. Someone screaming, Staples, Matt, Staples.
Just staple them right to your chest.
I would do it.
I know you would. Please don't do that.
We don't need to.
We are not condoning that. Do not staple your chest.
It's not necessary.
Hey, I'll do anything if I get a Optimus Prime from 3A myself. Yes. This is for me, right?
You got this. Oh, Matt, that's commitment right there, Matt.
Oh wow.
How do you think that looks? How's that?
Actually, I'd say that looks pretty good.
That looks not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a really quick, like cut, like the
guys.
What is that?
1 minute.
Draft? 1 minute. 1 minute.
It definitely looks cobbled.
I'm hearing some backstage noises from. I'm not sure if it's Matt or Rob, but I'm really excited to see what we're.
Yeah, Rob, I hope whatever you've got off screen is ready to pull together because you guys are at about 30 seconds.
It's coming down to the wire. Oh, another thing that I thought of that would be pretty important, but I think it's way too late. I'm mentioning this at, like the 1 minute mark, but light up features for the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
It is way too late. I should have said this at the beginning.
Just use like a ring light in front of you guys.
Just hold two.
Yes.
Put them behind your glasses.
Like candles.
That would be it. Yeah. Oh.
All right, you are at 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
2,
1.
1. And hands up. Well, I
I'm
was going to say hands off, but their hands are off.
hands off.
Well done, you guys. And let's go to the chat. Please show your enthusiasm and your encouragement to both Matt and Rob. I think they've done a phenomenal job in the very short 10 minutes that we gave them. 10 minutes, the 10 minutes felt like 5 minutes. It really flew by.
It really did fly by here. So
Yes.
I'm going to take Optimus off screen for a second. Now, Wendy, do you want to ask each of our champions here to walk us through their cobbled cosplay, please?
Yes. Let's go ahead and go with Rob first, because we're working very diligently and quietly off screen, and he comes back with a giant cardboard piece and a lot of aluminum foil. So, Rob, what was the process like for you from when you first saw Optimus Prime show up to your final transformation?
Well, I wanted to get something kind of square and boxy to replicate that chest piece. I wish I had a better marker so I could actually draw in the windows better. They're just really light. And then I wanted to create a bit of he's got a lot of kind of metallic pieces directly below that. And I wanted to be sure to get the face mask.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And Rob, do you have blue eyes naturally?
I do.
There it is. There it is.
He doesn't win, I'm sorry. Those baby Optimus blues.
Yep. Great job, Rob. Really, really fantastic. And we'll go over to Matt. Matt, take us through your process.
Well, I prioritize the chest area because I figure Optimus probably hits the gym a lot to get those truck windows as big and, shapely as he can. So I went for the actual truck windows, and I have the natural, iron six-pack down here. You just can't see it on camera. Right. And then, I figured the helmet was one of the most important things. I didn't have any blue paper, but I wanted to make sure and write Optimus Prime in blue. So, there's no doubt. And then, of course, the iconic face mask.
Yes.
Now, the cool thing is I could write Shredder on the other side, flip it over, and this is one of those.
For like another Cobbled Cosplay.
Right.
You get,
I'm just going to put it away for next time. Except I can't talk when I'm wearing my mask, which is,
It's pretty cool, though.
It's pretty cool. Let's go to our game contestants and see how they are feeling about their champions, Cobbled Cosplay.
I do want to point out that there's no doubt who I'm cosplaying as. So
good.
I feel like that's worth a point or two.
There's no Decepticon in this Cobbled Cosplay.
So
Eric says, "Good job, guys."
Oh, Sean says he loved it. You nailed it.
Nice.
Oh, great job.
Wow.
So everyone, the time has come. Thank you for voting a little bit earlier. But now, voting is open. If you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, or the Later Geek Set Show Facebook group, let us know. Just give us the name of the person you think won, Rob or Matt here, and we will. We have our moderators tallying all the votes for us, and we'll pick a winner. This was what I was very excited for.
How warm do the both of you feel right now? Because you guys are both layered up with a bunch of stuff on.
Aluminum foil doesn't breathe very well.
I just can't ever eat anything when I'm ready for battle. That's the thing.
Maybe stick a little straw. Anything that's liquid, liquid diet for when you're an Autobot or a Decepticon, I guess.
Or just get some everlasting gobstoppers and just get about 2 of them. And
there you go. Just put that in first, then wear my mask,
and then wear your mask.
Especially my teeth, I'm not sure how much protecting that's going to do.
None, but you'll have an everlasting gobstopper.
That's true.
This is true.
Oh,
this is true. Wow.
So
wow.
What are some so Matt and Rob are waiting for these votes to tally. What were your first thoughts when you saw Optimus here? I'm curious because you both said a million things with just your expression, but what actually, like, when you were ready to dig in, like, what was the first thing you wanted to work on? We'll start with Rob.
I wanted to try and get the windows, his chest piece, kind of nailed down first, but my marker started to die when I was scribbling in my windows, so I immediately. That's why I grabbed my figure so I could look for other kind of parts to kind of.
That's smart. That's smart.
So that's why I went right to this segment in his abs, his metal abs, I guess. So when it first came up, I had no idea even where to begin.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, well, it looks
For
great.
me, it was all about plan of attack and the philosophy that finished is better than perfect. So I had to make sure that I didn't spend too long on just his blaster or something, So
That's true
least
because
I feel I could walk the convention floor and get at least a few, selfie requests. So we'll see.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I actually like that kind of going forward. Like he wants to focus on, finished rather than perfection, because then you can have one perfect, blaster, but then where's the rest of you?
Right. So,
What happened to you?
how I approach
Optimus
my work,
Prime?
and it's how I approach my cosplay.
Love it. Love it. Wise words from Matt.
Well, everyone, we have a winner.
We do?
We have a winner.
They already tallied?
That's already tallied. We've got him by audience applause. We know who has won. So, winning over on YouTube. It's usually YouTube takes a little while, but winning over on YouTube is Matt. Congrats, Matt. All right. Winning over on the Sideshow, on the Let Your Geek Sideshow group, Rob Kocher. So that leads it to the Facebook page. And winning today's Cobbled Cosplay Showdown during Sideshow Spectacular is Matt Wessel. Congratulations, Matt. Congrats, my friend.
Gosh, and congrats
I'd like to thank Hasbro for creating this character.
Get an acceptance speech. I love it.
So because Matt won, congratulations to Sean Jones. You, my friend, will be receiving this wonderful.
Oh my gosh!
By 3A. It's a great piece. It's very similar. I think at one point or another we've all sort of had some interaction with this line being Bumblebee. I think maybe even this piece you are in for a treat. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece. 3A, not 6 scale. It is not what 6 scale.
It will be arriving by semi-truck. It's
and then the truck will transform. Walk up to a door. Congrats, you guys. This is what a fantastic Cobbled Cosplay contest today. There was a lot of anxiety on my side, and I'm not even the one that's doing it. But I want to go back to like maybe 15 minutes ago when you first revealed that figure right in the middle, and all of us just kind of went, "Oh, how?"
I wouldn't even know where to start. I would just sit there and think, well, how can I make myself as robotic as possible? And then so I would call, well, time's up. It's like, okay. So the fact that you both got done what you got done is incredible. And there's no doubt with what Matt is, because
this is the storyboard version of Optimus Prime.
How you feel about this character is written all over your face.
Right.
So,
I love it. Oh my gosh, this has been so much fun. Congrats again to both Matt and Sean. Fantastic job by Rob today. I think you look fantastic. I think that's I don't know how you molded the aluminum foil to go and stay. That's really impressive.
It's tape. It's tape and it's on my head.
The trick is super glue.
It's part of him now.
It's part of him now. Next time you see him at work, he'll permanently have the
better or worse, you are permanently transformed. So
there it is. Oh, that's good, Paul.
Thank you.
That's good.
All right, Wendy. I think we should let everyone get back to their Thursday or their weekend junior.
You may now untransform.
And everyone can now untransform. Not you two. You're still on screen.
Okay.
Well, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Cobbled Cosplay. It is by no means going to be our last episode of Cobbled Cosplay. We've definitely got some more coming up in the future and a lot of other great stuff coming up in the future. Remember, tomorrow we have another episode of Friends with No Benefits, where we have these two gentlemen on to come and talk about their experience of the show and kind of what went through, and maybe they'll have their costumes with them as well. I hope so. So that is exclusive to the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group. You can go to side.show/geek group and join the Let Your Geek Sideshow group. We've got like Wendy is in it. These two are in it. Matt runs a whole statue group. Rob is one of our incredible moderators. Also, are you running new at Sideshow? Hey, yeah.
Wow, you guys do so much.
They do quite a bit. So
yes.
The fact that they were able to take some time and allow me and Wendy to bombard them with requests was wonderful. Thank all of you out there so much. We will see you again either tomorrow, or we have a lot of really great content next week. We will get a schedule up for you guys all. So, and
of course, before we go, don't forget to also subscribe to the Sideshow YouTube page, where you can find fun live streams like this one and so much more, because it is Sideshow spectacular time.
It sure is. All right, everyone. Have this word.
Oh, wait, hold on. There
you go. This word, rest of your day. Like if that was like an audio format, like only, it would be really weird. Just
like, what?
What word? You'll know. Have a spectacular rest of your Thursday. And as always, don't forget to let your geek side show. Bye, everyone.
See you later. Thanks for watching.